What is going on, everyone? This is the All Gaming Blog, still playing Pokemon Soul Silver. So last episode I defeated that... oh crap, I got the wrong button. On last episode I defeated Master, which he gave me TM70 Flash. Now I'm gonna exit this cave by using an escape rope. I'm gonna use it right now so you guys can see. Alright, there you go. Let's get out of this tower. Now that we've done with the tower, we got our Pokemons, both of them, a little bit stronger. Hopefully we'll do it a little bit better. Now we're in Violet City. I'm gonna check out my Pokemons actually, real quick. Pidgey could use with a little bit of healing, so I'm gonna go heal my Pokemons before I continue on. But then we're gonna go explore the other cave that I haven't before, and hopefully we're gonna go to the gym. So see you guys in just a second. Alright, so that was that. Let's go back a little bit more to where before I even entered in this area. There was a cave which I skipped. Now I can't remember very well if that is a... oh, there's a berry here. An apricorn tree, rather. I keep calling them berries for some odd reason. They're apricorns now. Not berries. Berries I think are going to come out later in the Pokemon series. I'm not 100% sure. Now, there was a cave which I think... oh, crap, sorry. I think it was about here. Let me check it out. It's interesting. Dark cave. Now, if I go in there... because I don't have any Pokemon with Flash yet, it's just not going to work out very well. So I need to teach Flash to a Pokemon, but I don't have one that can learn it yet. So for now, I reckon I'm gonna just skip it. All in all, although I do want to go in there. I'm not even sure if I can skip it. I think we gotta go there for some odd reason. I think there's something going on in there. I can't remember. Anyways, before I even do anything else, let me just check out this gym, see if I can get in there. And pressing this button, what does it do? Nothing. Oh, it pushes me up. Alright, so in previous Pokemons, this area would be pretty much just a... I can't believe how ridiculous high this is, but from up here, you can tell what it feels like to be a bird Pokemon. Let me see if you're good enough to face Falkner. Alright, so on previous Pokemons, right, this path that is marked right here would be kind of invisible. Not really invisible, but it wouldn't be visible to you guys. I mean, it would just be a black path. I'm gonna use Bite on him as soon as I can, though. Leer, what does that do? Oh, it just knocks my defense a little bit, but it's all good. Basically, the path would be invisible and you'd have to figure out. And if you don't know where the path was, you would just fall down. And apparently... oh, 3, are you kidding me? 3 times, Jesus. Alright, he's gone. And this is his only Pokemon anyway, so it should be easy. But they get progressively harder as you go up. Anyway, so you just fall down and then you'd have to go until you find the right path. But it is... the path is pretty much laid out in here, which is an S shape, if you guys can see. Also, they wouldn't really, they wouldn't just spot you from that afar. You'd have to go right next to them, and you'd have to go right next to every single one of them to basically get to the right path. But that's on the previous Pokemons for the Game Boy. This is the Nintendo DS one, obviously, you know, remastered to be a little bit better. I'm gonna use Water Gun on him. My first attack, then depends on how much damage I do. I might use Slash. I don't know. And use the tackle. He's only level 7. There's still relatively low levels in here. Obviously, there will be increased levels as soon as I go. Now, I can go back and heal my Totodile, or... no, I'm gonna keep the same one. Or I could just give him a potion, maybe, and save myself a trip from going back to the Poke Health Center. So I might just do that. His health isn't that bad, but I wouldn't go like this fighty, you know, pretty much to Falkner, the gym leader. And he's gone. With that scratch, I level up to level 14 now, which is awesome. So as you guys can see, bird keepers, they have a lot of aerial type Pokemons, which Totodile is alright to them. Now, before I go with him, I'm just gonna save the game really quick. Alright, all saved then, and let's go, now go to my bag and see where's the potions. Okay, I have 4 potions. I'll use 1 on my Totodile just to have him 15 HP. So just to have him at full health. Alright, let's talk to him then. Oh, sorry. I'm Falkner, Violet City's Pokemon gym leader. People say you can clip flying type Pokemon. You can clip flying type Pokemon with wings with a jolt of electricity. I won't allow such insults to bird Pokemon. I'll show you the real power of the magnificent bird Pokemon. Alright, so let's go versus Falkner. I can't remember very well how many Pokemon. Oh yeah, he only has 2. What's his first move then? PG. Alright, I think he has PGO too. I believe he does. I can't remember very well. I'm gonna use him water gun, see how much damage it does. Then I'll use bite to see if that will help a little bit more. And he's level 9, as you guys can see, so he's a little bit. Alright, my accuracy fell a little bit, but hopefully he won't really damage my attacks very well. No, he won't. And he fainted. Alright. Alright, yes, he's. No, I'll keep Totodile because he's sending a PG auto, and I knew he was gonna send a PG auto. He's level 13, which is really high. Hopefully, I'll send him a bite, see how good it goes. Gust does a lot of damage. I might be a little bit in trouble here. Oh, it didn't really give me that much damage, but I'm only like 1 level higher than he is, so that's a little bit bruised. What does that do? Ooh, he restored himself. Oh yeah, my accuracy is a bit lower. I hope he doesn't use that too much because it's gonna be annoying, you know, me trying to damage his health and him just getting his health back. That's just not gonna be the greatest. I'm not doing very good, am I? I mean, I took him taking his health a little by little, which is not very encouraging. So I'm gonna use water gun again. I noticed it doesn't do much damage. I'm gonna try and switch to PG. Oh my god, PG is level 11. I'm probably gonna have to. Yeah. Oh god, don't tell me he's freaking healing himself again. Oh, and to freaking full health as well. Let's see what Gus does to him. He's probably gonna do a lot more damage to me, I don't know. Yeah, I don't have much chance against him. I need to level up PG as well. And Totodile should be... Ah, damn it. That was so freaking weak. It's a Gust off. Yeah, but he's gonna win because he's a couple levels higher than me, which it does make difference. You might not think so. I'm gonna see if I can switch my Totodile real quick, just to have PG in case my. I don't know. I probably should use a potion on my Totodile. Probably after the next Gust attack. I don't know how much he's gonna. No, I'm still good for 1 more. And I'm gonna give him a bite. Oh goddammit, another Gust! Wow, he's fast. Alright, now I'm a bit in trouble, so I'm gonna use a bite. Hopefully he won't attack me next. We can still fly, so you can. So I'm gonna have a potion on Totodile. Restore at least 20 of health. Yeah, that's better than nothing, I suppose. And he's still using Gust. Hopefully he won't spam his healing attack abilities thingy, so I'm not in too much of a trouble. Oh, and he's attacking twice. He's really, really fast. He gives me double attacks left and right. Luckily for me, I can squeeze one or another. Come on. Oh, no. Are you kidding me? He keeps spamming that one. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. It wasn't to full health, but still. He regained a lot of health with that one. He's going to use Gus, and I'm going to be in the crapper, which I'm going to have to use another potion to finish him off. Most likely. Come on. Oh my god, he's so close. He's gonna heal himself now as well. He's gonna heal himself. I know it. I know he will. He's faster than me, so he would have attacked me and he would have defended my Pokemon. Okay, he used tackle. So he didn't use it. Hopefully. He used Gust. He still didn't. He does 2 attacks to me, I do him 1. And still, I won. Finally, this was one of the hardest battles so far. 156 experience points and 156 to PG. Alright, and that's the gym leader is defeated. For pity's sake, my dad's cherished bird Pokemon. But a defeat is a defeat. Alright, take this official Pokemon League badge. This one is the Zephyr badge. Alright, so I got the Zephyr badge, which basically means I beat this gym leader. And I collected the first badge ever. With that badge, Pokemon including traded Pokemon up to level 20 will obey you without question. It also enables you to use the hidden move Rock Smash anytime outside of battle. Obtain the TM51. What is the TM51? By using TM, Pokemon will instantly learn a new move. Think before you act, a TM can be used only once. TM51 contains Boost. It restores half of the max HP. There are Pokemon gyms in the cities and towns ahead. Make sure you use them. As for your next move, I would suggest I can't pronounce this town. Azalea Town? I don't know why I had so much trouble. Azalea Town. Alright, so that's our next move apparently. And let's take the elevator down. And let's exit out of this. Alright, so we did gym. Ooh, I got a call. I wonder who it is. Hello, Silver. We've discovered something. The details are, well, I can't really say anything, but we want you to carry that egg. My assistant is at the Pokemart in Violet City. Could you go meet him and pick up that egg? Oh, crap. Alright, so basically, the mystery egg that Professor Elm had as hatched. It doesn't hasn't hatched, but he has studied it. I'm just gonna go into Pokemon Center real quick. And, alright, so he studied that Pokemon, right? And he basically seen that you have to take your Pokemon with you and you gotta walk with it to make the Pokemon hatch. Alright, is this him? Long time no see, Silver. I've been waiting for you. This is from Professor Elm. The thing is, would you like to take care of an egg? Yes, I suppose. Silver received the egg from the assistant. After you left, Professor Elm received a phone call. I have no idea what they were talking about, but after a while, Professor Elm suddenly cried out, "I can't think of anyone more suited than Silver." Then he insisted that I hand this egg to you. That's how I came here, to deliver the egg to you. It seems that Pokemon will hatch from it only when you keep it in your party of Pokemon. That's another reason we've chosen you, Silver. Please take care of it. Now, if you have the Pokewalker from Pokemon, you can pretty much put it in there and it will just hatch in there. But I'm just going to summarize this egg just to see what it does. A mysterious Pokemon egg received from Mr. Pokemon. The egg watch, it appears to move occasionally. It may be close to hatching. The more close it is, the more it's gonna say, oh, it's going to hatch soon and it's moving faster. The faster it moves, the more it does, you know, the better it's gonna hatch. Now I'm gonna get a couple of potions here, because that's how much I've used in battle, so that should make me about 3-4 potions maybe. I could get a super potion, but I don't have that much money right now, so or needs, so I'll just leave it for the time being. Now, as soon as we exit, this lady is talking to us. Let's see what she says. Oh my, that egg must be... I see, so it was handed from Mr. Pokemon to Professor Elm, then from Professor Elm to you. Now I get it. That egg is truly an important egg. Please do take good care of it for me. Is that understood? I am counting on you. Alright, who was that mysterious woman? I don't know, but she apparently wants us to take good care of the egg. Let's check out Totodile. See how he is. Totodile looks very happy. That's good. I'm just gonna save the game real quick, because I haven't yet. Alright, and with that, we can now continue on with our adventure. We beat the first gym, and I'm feeling good. This is Route 36, north to Criticut City. Sadly enough, we can't go through this way, because there is a tree in the way. And that tree is very peculiar, but we'll go to that a little bit later. Ruins of Alph, north entrance. Alright, let's check out the Ruins of Alph now. See what it is around here. Now there is a rocks in there. One's different than others. These type of rocks, you can push them with an HM move, and there's another type of rocks which you can just pretty much blast through them. But I'll leave that for another day. What does this say? Ruins Research Center. Alright, so this is the research center, and there's obviously scientists around, and they can explain to you what the Ruins of Alph are all about. I'm not particularly interested in that right now, but we do need to get the HM move Rock Smash so we can kind of, you know, blow up these rocks. Let's check out this cave, see where it goes. Now, inside these Ruins of Alph, if you go down here, there's going to be a type of Pokemon that you guys haven't seen before. It is going to be a really different type of Pokemon. Now, obviously around here there's people, so, you know, don't really expect much. But, in general, this is a good area where you can get unknown Pokemons. And unknown Pokemons, they basically spell out, they're shaped like the alphabet, basically. And so they do spell out a lot of letters. And we'll go to that at a later date, sadly. And we're gonna go through where we really gonna have to go. I'm gonna try and catch one of them, and I'm going to teach it Flash. Now, why am I teaching it Flash? Well, I'm gonna teach it Flash, so it can illuminate the cave that we're gonna have to go eventually. And yeah, this is Pokemon hides on the seafloor and watches the shore with his eyes on its back. Which Pokemon could this be? This is the puzzle, and we're gonna have to fix this puzzle. We're just gonna have to grab the parts like this and put them in their right places. As you guys can see, this is what I'm doing. It is a bit different on the original version of this Pokemon, but it is alright in here. Now I think we can also rotate these parts like this, and I think we gotta do it like that, and that one's like that. How about this one? No, this one is, oh crap, like that, like this. So it's not as easy as it first seems, but it's like that. Done. See how easy that was? As soon as that's done, we're gonna fall down, as you guys can see. Whoa! Now we're again at the ruins of alph. What does it guys see? You just come down from the above, so you must have solved this stone panel puzzle. That is wonderful. You seem to have some talent with archaeology. I will give you this unknown report. It records unknown as you capture them. I'm sure it will come handy. Alright, that will go to our Pokédex, and now we can identify the unknowns that we get. However, we're running out of time for this video, guys. There's a strange presence here. So I guess we're just gonna see unknowns on the next episode. Thanks for watching. Peace.